Yeah, go ahead and get started.
Okay, so since we didn't have audio last week, I'm going to read this page about, it's called What is Tai Chi? Traditional Tai Chi or Tai Chi Quan is an ancient Chinese art form combining slow, graceful relaxation and natural breathing. It has been described as moving meditation. In addition to being a holistic discipline similar to yoga, Tai Chi is also a martial art. The traditional forms and teachers emphasize the defensive aspects of the movements and may have students train in quasi-combat exercises. However, in the United States, most classes focus on relaxation, balance, flexibility, and other health benefits. Tai Chi requires concentration, stimulating the brain, and improving body awareness. In 2004, Dr. Fuzhong Li, a researcher at the Oregon Research Institute in Eugene, Oregon, introduced a new simplified form of Tai Chi that incorporates physical therapy techniques with the Tai Chi movements to improve balance and flexibility and reduce falls. Since then, numerous clinical trials have shown marked improvement in subjects practicing the form. Results have been published in various medical journals, including the New England Journal of Medicine. The form called Tai Chi Quan, Moving for Better Balance, combines the best of Eastern wisdom and modern science. Its 8 movements, and actually there are 10 movements, are easier to learn than the 24 or 103 movements of traditional forms. And there's various forms of Tai Chi. And it has the added benefit of rigorous testing and innovations based on new research into body mechanics and therapeutic techniques. Students gain confidence, stability, improved reaction time, and greater ease in doing daily tasks. Moving for Better Balance has 8 movements, 10, each of which is repeated on the left and right sides of the brain to balance the 2 sides of the brain. The entire form is learned in 3 modes: seated, standing, and freestanding, with footwork. For people whose conditions require a cane or a walker, the form allows full participation and strengthens the muscles sufficiently so that they are able to progress to the standing forms. Movement Tai Chi form is supplemented by many therapeutics, brief exercises that augment the movements of the form, as well as warm-ups and cool-downs that emphasize relaxation and abdominal breathing. Moving for Better Balance is a form of mild exercise that is appropriate for all ages and many chronic conditions such as arthritis, Parkinson's, and diabetes, as well as the after effects of strokes. So what are the forms of the Tai Chi for better balance? So I'm going to list them off, opening the door, and then we're going to move the ball and part the wild horse's mane, followed by the single whip. And then we go into cloud hands. And after cloud hands, repulse the monkey. And brush, knee, and push. Fair lady works the shuttle, the ward off, and grasp the peacock's tail. And then the last movement is close the door. So sitting in the chair, back a little bit, hopefully everyone can see me. Adjust the screen a little bit. So just relax sitting in your chair, and we're going to slowly raise the arms up, pretending like we're sitting in a in a pool of water up to our neck in the water, and the arms just float to the surface. We're going to bring the hands back at shoulder height.
See, look at all those.
I'm
other
in the
people.
water.
And slowly push down and back. Okay, then we're going to form a ball on the right side with the right hand on top, and I hope everybody can see me. There's my other hand. And I'm just going to move the ball, rotating the ball from one side to the other. There's the other hand. And then back over to the right side. Okay, and then we're going to part the wild horse's mane. The palms are going to go over each other. We're going to stretch out like we're reaching for a peanut butter jar in the back of the. We're going to come back to the ball over on the left side. We're going to part the wild horse's mane over to the right side, just like we're reaching for that peanut butter jar. We're going to come back to the ball on the right hand on top. And then we're going to do a single whip. So with the right hand, we're going to make a little hook. A little hook here. And in the meantime, the left hand is going to come across our field of vision. As it comes over to our left shoulder, we're going to turn the palm outward and push. And we're going to come back to the ball on the left side, with the left hand on top. Make a hook with the left hand. Everyone see the left hand there? And the right hand's going to come across. Look at your palm, turn the palm outward, and push. And we're going to come back to the ball on the right side with the right hand on top. And now it's time for cloud hands. So we're going to pretend like we're taking 3 steps to our left side. And as the palms go across our field of vision, just look at your palm. That second step, look over your palm and turn at the waist 180 degrees, scanning the room, because we're looking for the monkeys. And that's a hint for the next move. So now we're going to take 3 steps to the right side, doing cloud hands over to the right. Look at your palm as it comes across. The second step, look over your palm and turn at the waist 180 degrees. Remember, we're looking for the monkeys on this one. And on the third step, we're going to form the ball on the right side again with the right hand on top. And now it's time to repulse the monkey. So with the right hand, we're going to push straight ahead. The left arm is going to swing around. Turn both palms upward towards the ceiling and turn and look at our left palm. We're going to come back to the ball on the left hand on top. And with the left hand, we're going to push straight ahead. We're going to turn both palms upward toward, turn and look at our right palm. And we're going to form the ball on the right side again with the right hand on top. And turn the left palm down. Hi, Elaine.
Hi.
And we're going to brush the end. So with the left hand, we're going to brush across the left knee and push with the right hand. And come back to the ball on the left side with the left hand on top. And turn the right palm down. We're going to brush across the right knee and push with the left hand. And then come back to the ball on the right side, right hand on top. And now it's time for Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. So we're just going to rotate the ball over to the left side, turn both palms outward, and push. Come back to the ball on the left hand on top. And we're going to do Fair Lady Works the Shuttle over on the right side, turning both palms outward and doing the push. And then come back to the ball on your left, the left hand on top. I'm sorry, left hand on the bottom, right hand on top. And we're going to do the ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. The right arm is going to swing around to grasp the peacock's tail, and we're going to pull down, following the right arm up, the left wrist. We're going to turn and push, and separate the hands and rock back, and push upward from the waist on up to the shoulders. And come back to the ball on the left hand on top. With the right hand, we're going to do the ward off. And the left arm's going to swing around to grasp the peacock's tail. And we're going to pull down on the peacock's tail. And this time, follow the left arm up until it comes down and meets your right wrist. And we're going to turn and push. Separate the hands and rock back. And push upward from the waist on up to the shoulders. And we're going to come back to the ball one more time on the right side, right hand on top. And it's time to close the door. So we're going to move the ball to the center. Just cross the hands and separate them. Straight ahead. And straighten the fingers and the wrists. Bring the hands back at shoulder height. And slowly push. Okay, so we've gone through the better balance. And anybody have any questions about anything? Oh, can't hear you, Elaine.
I unmuted you, Elaine.
The what?
Say it again, Elaine.
Am I the only one?
Talking?
No, I think Mara too.
I think we're probably good to move on, Don.
Okay.
Okay, so some warm-up exercises, and then we'll come back to the better balance. So again, just think of yourself sitting in that hot tub and you're up to your neck in the water. Okay, and then slowly raise the arms up. And push down and back. And the resistance of the water is really going to slow your movements down. Let's try it a couple more times. And one more time. Okay, and then let's form a ball on the right side. So for those of you who might be online and have never done this before, the ball plays a big role in Tai Chi because everything is circular. And usually after every movement, we do come back to the ball. So we're just going to move the ball from side to side. Okay, and then let's form a ball in the center, and then just push straight ahead, rock back.
Everybody smile.
One more time. Okay, and then we're going to expand the ball and spread our wings. And stretch your fingers and relax them. And back to the ball, to the center. And remember to breathe while we're doing these exercises. Try not to hold your breath. Okay, now we're going to reach to the diagonal. So this movement is just like parting the wild horse's mane. And then form the ball on your right side again with the right hand on top. And we're just going to move the ball to the left side, rotate the ball and turn your head slightly. Then go back to your right side, turning your head slightly. Rotate the ball again. Turn just a little bit more as you rotate the ball. And on the last one, turn at the waist, 180 degrees. Okay. Then we're going to gather up all the energy that's going over the internet at this time. And then just relax. So does anyone have any questions that might be online on our Zoom? So let me just repeat the actual movements of the moving for better balance form. So when we start off, we open the door, form a ball, and we're going to move the ball from side to side. And then we part the wild horse's mane. And remember, we're doing this on both sides, left side and then the right side. Okay, and then we're going to do a single whip. And that's the hook with the right hand. And we follow the palm, turn the palm outward and do the push. And that's called a single whip. Okay, then we go into cloud hands. And cloud hands, that's the one where we're taking 3 steps to our left side and we're following the palm, looking over the palm and turning at the waist 180 degrees. The reason we're doing that is we're looking for the monkeys. Okay, so we do that on the left side and also on the right side. So after we've looked for the monkeys, it's time to repulse the monkey. So here come the monkeys and we're going to repulse them. We're going to push one hand, turn the palms upward, and just look at our left palm. And again, we do this on the left side and the right side. Okay, so we've repulsed the monkey. Now it's time to do the brush, knee, and push. And remember, we're always coming back to the ball. Each one of these movements, whether it's on the left side or the right side, always come back to the ball. So now we're going to do the brush, knee, and push. So that's the one where we turn the palm down, facing the floor. You're going to brush across your left knee and push with the right. And then you do the other side, come back to the ball, turn the palm down, the right palm, brush across the right knee and push with the left hand. Okay, and then we come back to the ball again. So again, after every movement, come back to the ball. And time now, our Fair Lady works the shuttle. So that's the one where we're just going to rotate the ball from one side to the other, turn the palms outward, and do the push. And we do it on the right side again, rotating the ball, palms outward, and doing the push. Okay, we're almost there. So the next move is the ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. So with the left hand, we're doing a ward off to the left and grasp the peacock, pull down, follow the right arm up until it comes down and meets your left wrist, and turn, push, rock back, and then push upward from the waist to the shoulders. And we do the other side also. So now we're going to close the door because I think we have enough time to go through the entire form one more time with all the movements. So let's close the door. Bring the hands back. Slowly push down and back. You have just enough time to do one more session. So we're going to open the door. Number 1 on our list. Open the door, floating the hands upward, bringing the hands back at shoulder height, and pushing down and back. Okay, and we're going to form a ball on the right side with the right hand on top. We're going to move the ball. Rotating the ball from the right side over to the left side, and then back over to the right side, rotating the ball as you do that. Okay, we're going to part the wild horses. That's the one where we're reaching for that peanut butter jar in the back of the cabinet. Okay, we come back to the ball and reach on the other side. Come back to the ball. I'm going to do a single whip. That's the one where we hook with the right hand, follow the left palm, turn the palm outward and push. And come back to the ball on the left hand on top. And with the left hand, we're going to make a hook with the left hand, Turn the right palm outward and push. Okay, we're ready for cloud hands. So on that first step to the left, we're going to just follow our palm as it comes across our field of vision. On the second step, look over the palm and turn at the waist 180. Remember, this is the one where we're looking for the monkeys. On the third step, we're going to form the ball on the left hand on top. And we'll do cloud hands over to the right side. Just follow your palm. Look over the palm and scan the room. Turning at the waist 180 degrees. On the third step, we're going to form the ball again on the right side, right hand on top. Time to repulse the monkey. So with the right hand, we're going to push straight ahead. Turn both palms up towards the ceiling and turn and look at your left palm. And come back to the ball on the left hand on top. And push with the left hand. Turn both palms upward towards the ceiling. And turn and look at your right palm. And come back to the ball. So time for the brush knee and push. So with the left hand, palm down, facing the floor. And brush across your left knee. And push with the right hand. Come back to the ball. Left hand on top. And turn the right palm down. Brush across the right knee. Push with the left hand. And come back to the ball on your right side, right hand on top. And time for Fair Lady. So we're going to rotate the ball, turn the palms outward and push. Come back to the ball on the left hand on top. And rotate the ball over to the right side, turn the palms outward and push. Come back to the ball on the right. Time for the ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. So with the left hand, we're going to do the ward off. The right arm is going to swing around to grasp the peacock's tail. And we're going to pull down and follow the right arm up until it comes down and meets your left wrist. Push. Separate your hands and rock back. And push upward from the waist to the shoulders. And come back to the ball one more time. With the right hand, we're going to do the ward off to the right. The left arm is going to swing around to grasp the peacock's tail. Pull down and follow the left arm up until it comes down and meets your right wrist. We're going to turn, push. Separate the hands and rock back. Push upward from the waist to the shoulders. Come back to the ball one more time. Time to close the door. So we're going to move the ball to the center. And cross the hands and separate them. Push straight ahead. Straighten the fingers and the wrists and bring the hands back at shoulder height. And slowly push down like you're pushing down through the water. Push down and back. And I think that concludes this episode. Bye, Elaine.
Great. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll be doing this Tai Chi class again next Friday, so I hope that we will see you all then.
Thanks, Marilyn.
Thanks,
Who do we
Sam.
have on Wednesday, Marilyn?
On Wednesday, we're going to have yoga with Sandra,
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Thank you, Dawn. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Sarah. Thanks,
Same
Kara.
Zoom time, same Zoom channel.
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.